Howdy folks, I think we're gonna start chopping some rye today. Should finish it too. If you remember last year chopping, at the start of the day a random rain came through, which is exactly what's going on. Well, this is more of a sprinkle. We need all the rain we can get, but it seems like it's just gonna spit on us for a bit and then quit. We're okay, weird. Paper towel on it, all right. Putting the dozer on, the blade, and then later today we'll be swathing, hopefully. Isn't that fun? Well, we got a text that the crew showed up. It's still spitting a little bit, but we'll see if we can cut some hay, cut some rye without plugging something up. I think about our buddy from West Virginia last year. I didn't forget about you. We were down a trucker and he hopped in there and hauled a couple loads of rye for us. Just happened to be in the area. I didn't get my windshield wiper fixed. It's like Finding Nemo if Nemo was a set of windshield wipers. There it is. It sits and waits for us. Alrighty, look at her. She's waiting. She's excited. Alright, see ya.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Oh, go to start it and the battery's dead. Started it just a week ago. Ran just fine after it sat all winter. But we got a charger down there now. And silage crew is patiently waiting. There's some spot. Oh, there's a deer. There's a deer running over there. Like right there, that looks pretty nice. That might get close to chest high. It's crazy. This crop was grown off of about 3 inches of rain since January, so it's, you know, I guess it did pretty good for what it was allowed, what it was given. That's pretty. That's pretty stuff right there. Howdy, cows. We've almost made it around 2 passes around the field. The chopping crew is full. We got the chopper. We got 2 truck drivers. I'm poking along at about 8 miles an hour. With that little spritzer, that little bit of sprinkles, it seems like it's a little tough cutting. It's telling me it's using some power, so I can't drive super fast. And then right here we're getting into a low spot. That's beautiful right there. That is some fancy stuff down in the low spot. Nice. It'll be nice to have it in the pit. We're gonna have to wait a couple weeks. We're gonna let it ferment, leave it a couple weeks in the pit. Probably about 3 weeks we can start feeding off of it, and then we won't have to haul silage from the north farm for a little while. We're hoping this lasts us at least 2 months. A man can dream. My last end row pass, and then we can just work back and forth. After we get this mowed and chopped, the fun doesn't end there, folks. Did I tell you we're gonna plant this to sorghum? We got seed, we got the planter ready. Just gotta dump a few bags in. We'll plant this 20 acres of sorghum. Should take about an hour. And we're gonna need a lot of rain. Gonna need a lot of rain to make that sorghum grow and be worth chopping. where'd this guy come from? Ah! Last year when we were about to start cutting, and Dad and I were walking through the rye, and Tiny Dog was with us, and all of a sudden he started sounding hoarse. He was like, "Hoo, hoo," and Dad was like, I think he ate one of the seed heads. And if you know what rye's like, it's got these long awns is what they call it. It's hairy or bristled, and he was acting like it was stuck in his throat. He was like, all we knew to do was get him a bowl of water, and he took a little drink, and I don't know, he come out of it. But I think you learned that day you don't want to eat the heads of this rye. It's gonna get stuck in your throat. Looks like it could be wetter. I can see some kind of floating off the side, like it's catching a little wind. This rye was dying. It was maturing, but it was also just flat out running out of moisture and dying. Just finishing up the end rows. I think this is load number 5. Still spitting out here. Just wanted to show you what it looks like when we walk into it. Barely waist high, a lot of it not quite. Last year it was about chest high, right up to my teats. You look down here, brown. Brown. Look right here, that's the stuff that got stuck in Tiny Dog's throat. There's some decent moisture there with that little bit of rain on it. That'll be nice. You know, we like silage because it adds some moisture to the ration. I keep thinking to myself, you know, every year is not a home run, because if it were, I'd have a full-ton dually high country. Now here's something really cool, folks. In that truck right there is a man named Perry Moody, and his son, Mason, who's just a couple years younger than me. Mason Moody, you look him up, his name will pop up right away. He's a professional bull rider, and he grew up just a few miles, probably 5-6 miles from me, and he's making a big name for himself. You should check him out. Be looking for Mason Moody. He's on Instagram too. I saw him in runnings the other day. Mr. Raccoon, I wouldn't go back in there. Look at him move. I either run. He's headed for the trees. We're getting down here. We got probably 5 or 6 rounds left. They're probably about 30% done chopping. I think we're gonna see our pal the raccoon. Oh, that's a bunny. Saw something fishtailing through there. Oh, there's raccoon. Run! Nope. There we are. We'll get this back in the shed. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit harder. Okay, folks, big pile, big pile. Could be wetter too. It'll make a turd, they say. It does not pack like normal. A sorghum silage. That's my drawbar's touching the. We're sinking so deep in, my drawbar's touching it.
It's green, it's damp, and it's a small pile of something. It don't squish good.
No, it don't.
And it's light, you know.
It is very light.
The thing I notice about feeding this stuff is it takes quite a bit to put some weight in a wagon compared to sorghum. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away.
It is nice seeing some green.
I like the green. Didn't know we had some green in the country.
Yeah, it smells good too.
Hey, here's an interesting story. I was walking into the McDonald's in Mitchell the other day and I heard a young lady say, "Brian!" "Hey, Brian." I says, "Yeah." She says, "My friend here," there was a guy in there, "likes watching your son's videos." And I said, "Well, that's pretty cool. Where are you guys from?" "They're from Mitchell." They was riding horses and whatnot. Okay. Not when I talked to him.
They weren't riding the horses in the McDonald's?
No, not at that moment. So I chatted with them for a minute, and then I went inside for a half hour and waited for a burger. And I come out and I said, "I'm pretty sure I've had cattle at my place less time than it took to get that meal." And they went, "Ha ha ha ha." And that was it.
It's a fluffy product. Well, there's the last load. It's still sprinkling a bit. I'm sure if I kick a little gravel off the top, it'll be dry underneath. Oh yeah.
Don't pack you.
Done with the Leon blade. Do a little packing, the final pack. We knew it wasn't gonna fill the pit, but it's gonna keep us going for a while. All right, folks, there it is. That's about 18 to 20 acres of rye in a drought year. Glad we have it in the pit. It keeps sprinkling. It won't stop. If it does start getting a bit wet, hopefully all that trash out there will keep our wheels clean. I'd like to find some seed. Well, the planter's holding up so far. We got 12 acres done, about 8 more to go. It's a mix of mud on top and then a whole bunch of dry dust. There are some chances of rain in the forecast, so we're really excited to get that rye chopped, get it in the pit, plant this sorghum. Hopefully we get some rain, something measurable. It was a decent day. Thanks for watching, folks. Love to see you next time. Have a good one.